Good afternoon, Dr. Jen here with the question of the day. Now, I have this on a post-it note on my laptop. And what it says a few things, but one of the questions on it is, if I died today, what would I regret? And I read that, I don't know, months ago somewhere, and it hit me because I realized that I had spent so much of my life doing what was expected, doing what I felt like I should do, doing what was right, essentially being the good girl. I was raised and I wanted to be the good girl. I wanted to be recognized as the good girl. I am one of three sisters. I am the oldest, and yeah, I wanted to be known as the good girl because I thought that it would make me feel like I belonged, that it would make me feel like I was a part of something. Well, that didn't really work. I realized I didn't feel like I belonged. And what it did is it set me up for doing what I should and what was expected for most of my life. And this question recently came to light again because, as some of you have heard, I'm going to be 50 next year. And, in realizing that I'm going to be 50, now I don't feel 50. I feel good. I don't feel like it's old. Yes, I'm sure at some point in my life I would have thought 50 was so old. I don't anymore. I have clients who are vibrant in their 60s, 70s, and almost into their 80s. So that's not something that I'm concerned about at this point. But it did have me reevaluating that the time I have left is getting shorter. Even though most of the women in my family live to 100 or more, the years on some level are counting down. And it had me thinking, like, okay, at this point in my life, what would I regret if I died today? And it was one of the, I don't know, clues or signs that brought me to this point of, I'm no longer concerned with getting it right the first time, or doing what I should do, or what's expected, or following the rules. That I'm at a point in my life that I'm ready to live it. I mean, I have been, and I've been doing it on some level, and yet still maybe taking bigger steps, but they were still steps where I was like, ooh, is this good? Oh, am I making the right decision? Oh, where now that I've been doing the work and I feel my confidence, I feel the trust in myself, I feel the faith that I have that things are going to work out, that I had decided, you know what, I'm all in. And that's where my work and what I do has evolved in a really awesome way, in my opinion, to, as some of you have heard, fucking fantastic. And it's recognizing when I'm connected, tuned in, turned on, when I'm inspired and motivated and creativity is flowing. And when I feel that inner knowing and that inner calm just at the core of me, solidly there, on which I can expand and grow and dive into things. So take a moment, answer this question. If I died today, what would I regret? And then ask yourself, what steps are you willing to take to not have that regret? Because that's where I am, and why I created my new program, 90 Days to Fucking Fantastic, and I'm doing it myself. I'm in day, let's see, 3 or 4. Sometimes when you work for yourself and when you work is more flexible, you don't always know what day it is. So on day 3 or 4 of doing it myself in the format that I've created for others to gain 90 days to fucking fantastic. It's what I've been doing for years, and it's going to give me an opportunity to live it and reevaluate it and ingrain it more fully in myself. So if you're watching this, of course, always say hello. Let me know that you're here. Or if you watch the replay, hashtag replay in the comments, please, because I know you were here. Ask your questions, share your comments, and I want to know, what would you regret if you died today? For me, I would regret trying to always get it right without making mistakes or without failing. At this point, I'm okay failing. In some ways, I feel like I've failed a lot this year. And I've learned and discovered so much for myself, and I didn't shrivel up and die. I used to be so afraid of failing. Moving from owning a chiropractic practice to a virtual business has been a steep learning curve. While I thought I could easily kind of shift things from one to the other because they were both healing related, has not been such a smooth transition. At least not for me internally. At least not for me, how I've felt about things. And yet, I feel stronger today than I did in February and wouldn't go back and do it differently. And I'm asking myself, if I died today, what would I regret? And I can say that I don't know that I would have regrets because I'm now aligned and supporting me and my ideas to take action to live those things. And 90 Days to Fucking Fantastic is my invitation to you to start living so you don't have regrets. And so my next question to you, what would your life look like if you were living those things? If you were living those things that are on that list of regrets if you were to die today. And if you're ready to live those things, whether it's your work or your business today, and you want support doing that, that's what I'm here for. So if you're ready to take this step, I want you to post in the comments, no regrets. Because I'm certainly planning to live today and each day forward with no regrets. All right, everyone. Share with me what you would regret and what life would look like if you had no regrets. And if you want to move forward on that, in the comments, comment no regrets and we'll connect. Because I'm all about 90 days to fucking fantastic. All right, I'm sending you health and love and all things fucking fantastic. Until we connect again, I'll talk to you later. Bye.